You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y, a South Asian Canadian channel.
My name is Muhammad Ayan Ali Khan, and I really like to play cricket because it's fun holding the bat and swinging it at the ball. And I usually don't go outside that much, but now I come to play cricket and it's really fun. Shahid Afridi.
And do you like batting or bowling?
Batting.
And how many score have you done highest so far?
31.
Oh, that's amazing. And would you like to become a professional cricketer someday?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you want to say something else?
No, I'm good.
Like Shahid Afridi, why?
Why?
Because he's a really good cricket player. And he has a nice personality.
Hi, my name is Sowant Rajput and I'm 10 years old and I'm in grade 5. मैं क्रिकेट खेलता है
बैटिंग करते हैं बॉलिंग करते हैं
मैं बैटर है ज़्यादातर
ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਫੇਵਰਿਟ ਖਿਡਾਰੀ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਦਾ
सचिन तेंदुलकर
ਸਚਿਨ ਤੰਦੂਲਕਰ ਕਿਉਂ ਪਸੰਦ ਹੈ
क्योंकि वो गॉड ऑफ क्रिकेट है सी और मतलब ओदी जो स्टाइल है सी क्रिकेट की मतलब अलग ही है सी
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਹੋ
ਅਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਖੇਡ ਰਹੇ ਪਰ ਸਾਡੀ ਜਿਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ
ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਖੇਡ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਹੋਣਾ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਹਾਂਜੀ
मेरा नाम रबजोत राजपूत है और इवेंट असी और इवेंट हेल्ड हैगी इत्थे क्योंकि इवेंट दूसरे बच्चों नू सब नू अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ और एक्सपोजर देना चाहती है क्रिकेट दे बारे एंड मेरे ओपीनियन क्रिकेट एक स्पोर्ट हैगी है जो एक्सपोजर दिंदी है बच्चों नू उन्हां दा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बूस्ट करती है उन्हां नू बड़ी सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ दिंदी है दूसरिਆਂ ਨੂੰ मिलन वास्ते और कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स उन्हां दे अच्छे करती है मैं क्रिकेट खेडना स्टार्ट किया क्योंकि मेरे ब्रदर और मेरे डैड ने स्टार्ट किया सी इंडिया विच और जो मैं कैनेडा च आई आई वॉज अराउंड 9 years old और उस टाइम मैं अकैडमी मेरे ब्रदर ने अकैडमी ज्वाइन की सी OCA ओंटारियो क्रिकेट अकैडमी और फिर मैं उन्होंने देख के एक बारी सैशन में ज्वाइन किया और आई फेल इन लव विद द स्पोर्ट I am an all-rounder मैनू बट बॉलिंग प्रेफर कर दी है मैं मेरा फेवरेट क्रिकेटर मेरा फेवरेट क्रिकेटर आई हैव मैनी बट आई वुड से गॉड ऑफ क्रिकेट सचिन तेंदुलकर यस
ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ opportunity ਮਿਲੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਕਰੀਅਰ
मैनू अगर अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले तो फिर मैं आई एम डाउन फॉर श्योर मैं आई वुड लव टू रिप्रेजेंट प्रोफेशनली यस
ਐਂਡ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ ਵੀ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਲਈ ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਹੋਣ
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਇਵੈਂਟਸ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਹੈ ਇਨਫੈਕਟ ਆਲ ਓਵਰ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਆਲ ਓਵਰ ਦ ਵਰਲਡ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਫਾਸਟ ਗਰੋਇੰਗ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਹੈਗੀ ਔਰ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਜੋ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਬੜਾ ਐਕਸਪੋਜ਼ਰ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ
Hello everyone, I'm Pat Fortini, Deputy Mayor for Ward 7 and 8 and also for this great city of Brampton. I'm here at the 7max Soccer Centre and we're here promoting the cricket for all the schools and it's great to see all these young kids here. It's something that we admire and it's been really booming in the city of Brampton between soccer and also cricket. It's exploding the last 10 years and we're going to be putting a couple more cricket fields just because of these young kids. So thank you and I'm glad to be here.
proud to support this new logo for cricket in the schools. I'm a big supporter of cricket. It's the fastest growing sport in our community, and it's just great to see so many young kids falling in love with this beautiful sport.
We're here today at the Brampton Soccer Centre, Premier Ford Vithyare, Premier Cricket Cup, launch ho raha. Cricket is one of the fastest growing sports. Sare Canada de vich je aapa gendde abhi kede sports wad rahe ha te cricket jehda hega sab to wad teji ਨਾਲ ਵਧ ਰਿਹਾ. So youth ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ involve ਕਰਨਾ, youth ਨੂੰ ਲਾਉਣਾ, koi bhi physical activity ho, it's very important. So very happy to see a great success here in Brampton, and Premier Ford will be here to support as well.
Well, we're here in Brampton with my good friend and colleague, the MPP for Brampton West, Amarjad Sandhu. Amarjad, what are we here for tonight?
We're here for the Premier's Cricket Cup. You know, cricket is a very popular sport in Brampton, and it's great to see the youth participating in cricket. And our government always encourages, you know, we're investing a lot of money in sports as well. So this is becoming a popular sport, not only in Ontario, but in Canada as well.
Well, Amarjad, you know, I'm the MPP for Pickering Uxbridge, on the other side of Toronto and east part of Toronto, and you're on the west side. And the thing that people want to know, what have you done for Brampton?
Actually, it's a great question. We have done a lot of great work for Brampton. If you know, just mention like 6-7 things. We have delivered the much needed second hospital, state-of-the-art second hospital with up to 350 beds. We recently announced the Ryerson Medical School in Brampton, where we have future where doctors and physicians can be trained within our community. We're building Highway 413. We are, you know, where people can spend more time with their family and friends and not on the roads. We're building Ontario LRT that will connect Brampton to Mississauga and will attract more businesses to the city. We're getting very close to two-way all-day go. We have already increased the frequency of trains. We're getting a new police station in Brampton West. We have recently eliminated the license plate stickers. You know, a lot of things. We have done a lot of things for Brampton. Brampton was neglected for far, far too long in the last 15 years, and now we are delivering for Brampton.
Well, that's very exciting. And last question, you got up in the House today, and you spoke in the House and answered some questions. Can you tell everyone what you were talking about today?
Yes, we are making one of the largest investment in broadband, connecting Ontarians with high-speed internet by 2025, making the single largest investment by any province, by any government in the history of Canada. We are investing $4 billion to ensure that every household in the province of Ontario will have that high-speed internet connection by 2025. You know, we understand that this pandemic has highlighted the importance of high-speed internet connection because our families were relying on high-speed internet connection, our businesses, our education system. So finally we're connecting all Ontarians with high-speed internet by 2025.
Well, it sounds very exciting. Thank you very much to Amarjad Sandhu, the MPP for Brampton West. Well, hi, it's Peter Beltonvavi. I'm the MPP for Pickering Uxbridge, and also the Minister of Finance for Ontario. And I'm thrilled to be here with Amarjad Sandhu, the great MPP for Brampton West. And you know, what you're doing here, Amarjad, in Brampton, you know, Doug Ford is doing all across the province, you know, getting things done, you know, building things, getting hospitals and healthcare and long-term care and highways and broadband, and supporting workers, because with infrastructure you need workers. And so prosperity for all, economic growth, and coming out of 2 years out of the pandemic, we look forward to greater things for all Ontarians. Yeah, no, we're talking about the childcare, the historic childcare deal, which we announced in Brampton yesterday, which I had the honor to be part of, along with Premier Doug Ford and my colleagues Stephen Lecce and Prabmeet Sarkaria and Amarjad Sandhu. It's a great day, not just for the families in Brampton, but childcare, affordable childcare, accessible childcare, working our way to $10 a day for the hardworking families, not just here in Brampton, the parents, but right across this province. An historic announcement between Prime Minister Trudeau and Premier Doug Ford, and just shows when you work together, you can deliver for all the families of Ontario.
My name is Ken Jeffers, and I'm the president of the Ontario School Cricket Association.
So, Mr. Ken, please tell us the amazing launch that happened here today.
Oh, this is fantastic. What we have done is that we have shown the rest of, well, all of Ontario and hopefully Canada, that cricket is an emerging sport that is going to be a major addition to Canada. Well, what next for Oscar is that we would really like to see As I said, cricket spread in all of the schools in Ontario, including the northern areas and indigenous people as well, because we feel that this sport symbolizes a development of team, diversity, and it has all the benefits of a sport that enriches the lives of young people. Yes, yeah. What we are very open and encourage parents to get in touch with us, Oscar, and we are going to be looking at the Parks, Forestry and Recreation departments to introduce cricket as one of the integral sports for the summer. So you can ask your city councillor, your trustee, to please respond to the request for cricket.
Portraying togetherness, inclusion, and each color represents a pillar of Oscar. Blue is for healthy lifestyle, red for empowerment, green inclusiveness, and yellow, of course, for fun. The series of rays surround the image, amplifies the energy by adding support and encouragement for all. We ensure that all schools and all students of Ontario had an equal opportunity to participate and be recognized. Engaging the students and recognizing their talent was very important to Oscar. As it was a new concept, our expectations was very low. However, weren't we overwhelmed? We had more than 150 submissions, which was very encouraging. This was all made possible by the following individuals whom I would like to thank for their unwavering commitment, encouragement in making the competition a successful one. Tony Pontes.
At this time, I'd also like to acknowledge the volunteers that made tonight possible, and a big hand for Brampton Centennial Secondary School, and especially their guidance counselor, Joanne Toon. Moving on, I just also want to acknowledge again a few of our VPs that took time tonight to join us. I want to acknowledge the British Consul General, Jenny Young. I want to also acknowledge the chair of SEMA Canada, Karen Steffen. Want to acknowledge trustee from the Peel District School Board, Kathy McDonald. You heard an acknowledgement for a good friend of mine, Tony Pontes, Executive Director, Council of Ontario Directors of Education, and we'll hear a few more folks. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage OSCA President, Board President, Mr. Ken Jeffers.
Thank you, Morris. Thank you for this wonderful evening. I'm looking forward to this with great anticipation. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Ontario School Cricket Association, I'm truly delighted to welcome Premier Ford and all of the very distinguished people here today who Morris has already mentioned. The significance of this event is clear as we are graced with the presence of so many important and significant people in our lives. The title, Premier's Cup School Cricket, represents the well-appreciated support of the provincial government in the past and in our current endeavors. Our board is very pleased of the past and current support of various mayors, Tory, Mayor Brown, Brampton, Mayor Crombie, Mississauga. All members of the OSCA board feel very positive that the support of other mayors in the future of this Ontario sport will be forthcoming. And you have already met some of the members of the board. I don't know if I should point them all out again. However, we are all here, with the exception of two members of the board. and we are very pleased. We view our role as not only promoting the sport of cricket, which we are enthusiastically pursuing, but we see this as sharing the sport of cricket as another opportunity for young people to prepare themselves for the challenging life experiences that we're all facing in Canada and globally.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, North, for that introduction, and it's great to be here. You know, this is an exciting time, and I'm going to tell you, it goes way back to, as you mentioned, Ken, when Renell came into the mayor's office, Rob at the day, and said, we want to start a cricket tournament. Well, that cricket tournament, which started off, I remember there was, and this was 11 years ago, and we ended up getting, what was it, 10 teams, I believe, and 5 were from Etobicoke, and 5 was from Thorncliffe. And that was our first year, and you're right, when we started it, there was RBC, Global Mill. I still have that same outfit on. I packed on a few pounds, so I got to start playing cricket and get in shape. But I still have that same SEMA uniform. You know, and this wouldn't happen, as Morris said, without the collaboration of all the municipalities, the province. Everyone's coming together, the school board. So I just want to say thank you very much to all the dignitaries that are here. And I can just see this continuing to grow year after year after year. And I think the second year or third year, we jumped up to 80 teams. So we went from, I think, 10 teams up to 80 teams. And is Tom here today? Is Tom here? Tom? Is he here? No, well, Tom was so gracious. You know, he outfitted all the kids with beautiful suits to go over to the UK and play on a cricket pitch. And I agree. We need to have a world-class cricket pitch somewhere here in Ontario, preferably, yes, but preferably Brampton. I gotta throw Etobicoke in there, I just have to. You know, we're joined by some great people. Deputy Mayor, thank you for that comment about making sure it's in Brampton. I'm sure Councillor Charmaine Williams will agree with you, and Kathy McDonald, I'm sure you'll agree too, that it's also be in Brampton here. But I have my great team, MVP Amarjot Sandhu, local area, Amarjot, representing Brampton, doing a great job. And Minister Sarkaria, Minister, thank you for being here. And Minister Bethenvolly. So if anyone wants a cricket pitch, that guy right there, can you stand up for a minute, Peter? He's the guy that controls all the money, the Minister of Finance. So do not let him go home tonight without making sure he commits to the cricket pitch. And another great minister, Minister Lecce. You know, he can't ask for a better Minister of Education than Minister Lecce. And I affectionately call him Lech. So it's really up to Lech and the Minister of Finance to make sure that happens. And I have all the confidence in the world that it's either going to be in Brampton or it's going to be in Etobicoke North. One of the two. We might have to flip a coin over this. But this again, couldn't happen without everyone's cooperation, the OSCA. Thank you for all the work that you're doing. We're going to continue to build this to be one of the largest sports anywhere in Canada. I can tell you in Ontario, it is the fastest growing sport, bar none, over anything. So we need more cricket pitches out there. And the sponsors, guys, all the politicians here, we got to start cranking it up on the sponsorships. We all know people that can go out there, support the community. They need to support the community. They need to support cricket. I know we have quite a few of them, but we need to talk to the big banks, because there was one group missing, was the big banks. So leave that up to us. We'll have to make a phone call and see if we can get some support, because nothing's more important to the corporations and supporting their local communities. It is absolutely critical. I can't wait to go out to the first game and toss it around a little bit. And I still have pictures of myself and Mayor Tory playing cricket. And I'm going to tell Mayor Tory I'll call him tonight. I can't wait for a rematch, because I'll look as well. Okay. Anyways, oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, My goodness, do I look young over there. About 50 pounds lighter, too. I gotta get in shape for now. I was campaigning, don't worry. After this campaign, I'm gonna lose a few more pounds. Anyways, folks, I want to thank each and every one of you. I love cricket. I love the people from Brampton. Have roots in Brampton. When my wife and I got married, where did we move? We moved to Brampton. Right off Clark Avenue there on Lisa Street. Spent many, many years on Lisa Street. I love the people. And folks, we're going to get this going. We're going to move forward until the students and the kids over there have the best fun they've ever had. Thank you. God bless each and every one of
Ward
you.
7 and 8. So I'm going to say a couple of words, and I'm going to leave it to my colleague, Charmaine Williams, to say the rest. You know, going back to these sports, I always thought soccer was a growing thing, but the last 10 years, cricket actually has exploded. And going back to that, we did have 3 years ago a cricket tournament, and it was worldwide. So since the Premier and the Minister of Finance here, we want a cricket stadium here because we just sent out an RFP to do a multi-sports here at the Powerade Center. So it will go in Brampton. So I'll leave it with that. We have 18 fields and 4 down the pipeline coming. So I want to thank for everyone from here, and I'm going to leave it to my colleague, Charmaine Williams, to say some words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councillor Fortini and Deputy Mayor. It looks good on him, eh? I'm Councillor Charmaine Williams, Ward Partners of Councillor Fortini, and it is such an honor and a pleasure to see this program grow. We have so many students and kids in Brampton that are being introduced to this sport and are loving this sport, and we want to see it continue. In the city of Brampton, we do thrive on promoting mental health and encouraging healthy lifestyles. And activities like cricket is the way for us to go. Partnering with the community and local municipalities and school boards, the program has grown over the last decade, impacting over 5,000 students annually. That's significant. So thank you so much. We are right behind with cricket being here in Brampton. Yes, we want it here in Brampton. We've had debates about it in council, and we have more and more cricket pitches coming online. Thank you so much, and have an excellent afternoon.
Looks like everyone's a good cricket player. Let me tell you who's not a good cricket player. This guy right here, as I've just learned playing with you for the last 30 minutes. It is wonderful to be with you. I just want to say to the students here today that we are so proud of you for participating in the Premier's Cup, for being wonderful young leaders, good team players, and most especially for representing the best of our country. I'm honored to serve with our parliamentarians, including here in Brampton, Amarjot Sandhu and Pravneet Sakaria, 2 hardworking members from Brampton, the Minister of Finance, Peter Bethan-Thalvi, and of course our Premier. All of us have been working so hard to make sure that your children get a good quality education, that they're in school, learning where they belong. And to the parents, some parents I see have some toddlers with you, some young kids under 6. I'm sure you are relieved that we were able to land a good deal for families by delivering affordable $10 childcare for moms and dads in Brampton and in every region of this province. So I thank you for your support for the sport of cricket. It is indeed the oldest sport, a sport that brings people together. And as I've seen myself, this sport has unified people from all regions of the world. So I ask all of you to remain positive, to remain optimistic. We are getting through the worst of this pandemic, and we're doing so united as Canadians. So God bless you, and thank you.
You are watching Channel Y, a South Asian Canadian channel.